Hey, what's up, family? If you're going through anything, I hope that you get through it, and I will that you get through it. I apologize for my absence again. My whole thing is don't fall off, fall back. I do need a digital detox from time to time, and I need to gather my thoughts. I feel as though I cannot present myself in a respectful manner if I don't give myself time to gain more knowledge and information. Although I do feel like I'm a studied individual, I also know that I feel like it's time for me to give more back. But anyway, I want to get into the topic of this Kendrick Lamar and this Drake so-called beef, right? And I think we're not looking at it at the correct perspective. I think that it is truly something that is more than what the eye may see, because a lot of people are sweeping under the rug these allegations of pedophilia, if you will. So I'm not saying anybody is doing that. Again, innocent until proven guilty is my whole thing. But I also I look at I look at how everyone is reacting to all this information being given. Right, a lot of people are fixating their information on a so-called deadbeat dad or a child child that's not being nurtured, which is like important. I'm not taking anything from that, but I think that when we look at the industry and people that allow these things to happen, I think that we need to really analyze about who we really are worshiping. And what I mean by worshiping is like we really would will spend money on a concert or whatever the case may be, but find it hard to invest in someone that you know in person, right? And this is worship. You can't see, touch, taste, or anything of this person, but yet you invest your time, energy, and effort in what's happening in their lives, right? When half the time it's just set up. But I think that it's not a diss record. It's not a diss track. It's not disrespect. It's more so things that are being brought to light. And I feel like if you already knew, you knew. So it's not real information. But maybe I'm just on a train where I've already been through that experience. So now I'm looking for solutions rather than more problems that we're facing in our community. So I would want to hear like, hey, I know that this individual is doing that, but how can we negate that? And I always say boycott, right? Do you worse than the devil would do you and leave you alone, right? So you don't want to. I feel like people paying too much attention to this the real stuff, and even with the so-called Ryan Garcia, right? When people are calling him crazy, like I just don't see these allegations as being far fetched. Like, and maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? But I feel like with that being said, the how this can tie into mental health, because I always want to get you right back where I need you. How this can tie into mental health is if you're idolizing or you're worshiping these individuals that are committing these atrocious sins, and you constantly promote them to be someone that is of an upper echelon than you or I. I feel like that'll cause the ultimate destruction within self. Once you learn to leave these so-called celebrities alone, they are not here. They are not here for you. Overstand, if they were here for you, I promise you the world will be a better place. We will have more music talking about how to heal ourselves, how to be one, how to become greater, how to be, we will have just life will be way better. We will have better foods, better doctors, better dentists, better people that give to the community. I remember when so-called Boosie Badass dropped the album. I believe it was Bupac, and I think it was amazing, but the charts it didn't sell. And his reaction was, okay, I'm gonna go back to talking about killing, doing this and doing that, which is terrible, man. So we really have to stop feeding into this vibration of hatred and all that. So that's how it ties into mental health for me, to me. So until you all change your ways, you're still going to be in pain. You're still going to be overtaxed. You're still going to be malnourished. You're still going to be dehydrated. You're still going to be vitamin deficient. You're still going to run into these same diseases. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, I love y'all. And I see it not only as a diss, and I think the artwork is beautiful. And I give kudos to Kendrick Lamar, man. I'm going to say it. I'm going to stamp it right there. Just for shedding light, right? And people call him someone that appeals to the, I guess, to the sympathy. But man, we're sad. We got people, we got single mothers raising 5 children. This is not a crazy thing. This is a real instance. We got men in prison and never getting out. We got people that are institutionalized. When they get out, they teach the people the wrong thing, right? And when they try to teach them the right thing, people ostracize these individuals. That's not the way, man. So kudos to you, Kendrick Lamar. And for Drake, man, if I had to pick a side, I'm with Kendrick, man. But I'm always be a righteous man. I don't really care too much for so-called celebrities. That's not my cup of tea. And this is probably going to be the only type of thing that I give you all, as far as the so-called celebrity is concerned, because I feel like at the end of the day, all of them are wicked. I'm gonna stand on it, man. Love y'all. Keep your head up.